Hey guys, this is the Gamer of Darkness here with episode 1 of my Modded Morrowind playthrough. And the first thing you will notice is that none of the sound works, so I've had to add music in post. Pretty terrible, I know, but it's about the only thing I can do right now. I'm just gonna try to get this series up and running. I mean, what am I gonna call my character? Jeez, I didn't think about this. Pretty kitty, sure. I'm gonna play as a pretty kitty for this playthrough. Anyway, as you can see, I've got better bodies, better heads, better clothes. I've got a mod that makes people fast walkers, so this guy walk faster. This guy interrupts Job. So, yeah, I've got your fair share of mods. Honestly, it's just what I typically play with by myself whenever I'm not recording, and so loading screens are terribly long. And I'm actually recording this with a microphone in my shirt currently, so basically the series is like a skeleton of an actual professional production here. It's this is not how I want the series to be at all, but I just want to get it out there, honestly. I don't really care at this point. I've tried for a long time. I'm going back to my old recording software, so if you notice, everything works in quite slow motion for a game this old. So, oh jeez. So I've already decided via some test runs earlier that this is what my character is going to look like with better heads, you know. So I'm gonna try to base my character around this. I may cut this part out here. Okay, so I've decided to change my character's name and everything because I don't actually want to be a pretty kitty. So sad. So I'm just gonna change it to, my last character's name was Kiyomi Takeda, a character from Death Note. So maybe I could go with that theme. Okay, so I've decided to change my character's name and everything because I don't actually want to be a pretty kitty. So sad. So I'm just gonna change it to, my last character's name was Kiyomi Takeda, a character from Death Note. So maybe I could go with that theme. Well, screw all that character creation stuff from before, because my character is apparently now an Imperial, just because I like the skill bonuses that they have. So, looks like we're going with Claudius, the generic-looking Roman guy. I'm sure I'll fit right in. So, basically I just picked an Imperial because I'm going to go with Longblade and, Mercantile. Maybe some Speechcraft as well, because that's pretty important in Morrowind. This isn't my first rodeo when it comes to Morrowind. I've actually played quite a bit. If you'll notice, on my latest save file, I've played various characters before. My latest save file, and this is day 52 of my playthrough here, as Kiyomi Takeda. And I went to Caldera and found a glitch, basically, an exploit in which you can get infinite money with Creeper, the scamp. But, you know, I'm not gonna play this series as if you've never heard of Morrowind before, but you know, I am going to point some things out as I'm going at a pretty fast pace. So any newcomers who are interested in playing Morrowind for the first time and getting used to it and just knowing what to do with your first character, well, I guess this will kind of serve as a guide, just kind of, you know, I may point out some things you don't want to do. It's not as heavy as Daggerfall when it comes to character creation. I'm planning on doing a Daggerfall playthrough in the future. So, I think I'm going to fill out the forms myself, typical. I'm going to call this class Quaestor, because that's the Roman name for a Quaestor. Specialization will definitely be combat, yes. So, I'm going to favor strength, and not intelligence this time. My last character favored intelligence. I think I'm going to favor strength and no, not speed, endurance. Okay, so I've decided that my major skills will be Longblade, Light Armor, Athletics, Acrobatics, Speechcraft, and my minor skills will be Security, Restoration, Mercantile, Armorer, and Sneak. And this, I believe this fits my character's race pretty well, and the goals I have in mind for this playthrough. Which place you got here? So Cutius. I mean, you don't own the place, but alright, my birth sign. I think I'm gonna go with the warrior. You know, I typically, in these playthroughs, I typically go for characters like mages and maybe using like different ranged weapons. There's more than a bow and arrow if you're new to Morrowind. But yeah, this seems pretty good here. Got some good starting attributes there. I think I'm pretty much ready. Right. Gonna take this to the captain. And I'm gonna skip all this tutorial stuff, just because if you actually want to play the game yourself, it's better to have the tutorial teach you than me. And here's our main guy. Yeah, pretty cool. And on the topic of combat, I'm actually playing with the better gameplay mods, so combat doesn't actually work like the original, and it relies a lot less on your agility and more just about your actual skill at the game. This mod came out before Skyrim, so it's modeled after the Oblivion system, so magicka also regenerates over time, but I won't be really using that as an exploit here, just because this character won't be using magicka very much. I'm going to take the ring, and the other stuff we will leave. Okay, yeah. I have my settings for my previous character over here. I'm going to go to the captain here. Hey, Celis Gravius. Background, Morrowind. Duties. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. Now we will save right here. And we're going to call this Claudius the Awesome. And I'm going to exit really quickly and make sure my recording is working fine. Hey guys, I'm back. So there was probably a really weird jump cut there. That was just me going back to look at the old footage and realize that I put lots of uhs and so's and ums and but ums in there. I didn't really sound sure about anything I said, so I don't want to talk too quickly, but it'd be great if you gave me some kind of advice in the comments on how I should do this commentary, because I literally haven't recorded commentary gameplay videos since 2016. And as I'm recording this, it's January of 2019, I forget the day. So, it's some Tuesday. The 14th, I think? So anyway, I'm trying to get rid of all those fillers and buffers and, you know, stutters in my speech, and I'm actually just gonna play the game like normal. So, I know this is probably gonna sound terrible at first and everything, but later on in the series, you'll just have to stick with me. Maybe skip to a later episode if they're already out at this time, but you're just gonna have to stick with me until the end of the series, whenever I'm going to get better at commentary and probably sound more like this. So, I'm going to probably buy some new stuff here. Got this crappy iron dagger. I want a long blade, actually. So my character specializes in. And I'm also going to try to minimize the editing process by not creating as many long gaps that I have to edit out, because that was probably really obvious, and I don't want to do that. Does he have any long blade? Iron saber? Value 24. Let's see, 18, 16, 4. 5, 5, 5. Yeah, okay, that's way better. Totally want that. Take my dagger. And, yeah, I've got a little skill. Let's do that. Nah. 21. Okay, fine, dude. Chill. We'll do 22. Calm. Okay. So, we could pick up a quest for the inn or something, but there's really nothing here in Satanin, which is kind of a lousy start, honestly. There are a couple good quests in here, but really nothing you'd want to travel around the map for. See, I'm having some real performance issues, which is weird, because when I'm not recording, everything's fine. And I don't remember having any issues. If you'll look at some of the earlier footage of my last playthrough, then you'll notice that on my old computer there was no difference, you know. Well, I mean, there's that one episode whenever it starts off and I'm like, whoa, holy crap, the FPS just dropped, but I mean, it's still very much playable. It's a lot faster than this, I think, but I do have some graphics mods in the forms of better clothes, better bodies, better heads, you know, and through DLC forms. And also little particle effects like dragonflies and stuff, but that's Bethesda official stuff that was released like for Morrowind, just probably soon after it's released. I'm not exactly sure there. So I need to remove these stutters from my speech. Anyway, you probably just want to see me play the game, so let's find Fargoth. Fargoth, my dude. Here you are. This guy, okay. Yeah, I got your ring, dude. Chill, alright. Yes, take it. Give me your money. Alright, go to a real... Oh yeah, I should have gone to him secondly. Okay. I forget. Does he give you a gold reward? No? Maybe I'm just thinking of, like, after you do the other quest, but that one's... I don't know. Most people really do that, but I don't want to stick around and say Danina. I just want to move, you know? I just want to move on. So, yeah, you know anything about Fargoth? His ring? I haven't played this game forever, I swear. Doesn't have any topics. Okay, he just really likes me. It's just kind of creepy, but, okay. I know it may be pretty cringy for me to not actually go out and do all these Satanine quests, but honestly, there's nothing interesting in Satanine. Everybody's seen the beginning of the game so many times, and if you really haven't, just know that you're not really missing out on much. So, yeah, if you really want to see the beginning of the game, just watch any other playthrough, or... I'm supposed to be advertising myself, dang it. Just play the game yourself, I don't know. Oh crap, I need to buy some armor. I didn't even think about that. I'm just gonna go out to Balmora and get slaughtered. Yeah, I typically take the trail on foot. And I don't think I should cut much out of that, because this is going to be a long-running series. You're going to be with me from beginning to end, you know. I just need some comments and feedback, and I'll know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to get myself some armor. And my character specializes in light armor, which is honestly best. And yes, I am going to use the Dark Brotherhood armor. If you don't know about that exploit, we'll get there soon, honestly. It isn't... You know, we'll probably get there about the time that we leave for like our first Fighters Guild quest. I'm just going to do the beginnings of all the guilds, just to familiarize myself with this playstyle and prepare for the story, you know? Because there's a lot of grinding required, and this game isn't just point A to point B, you know? And so you could recommend some stuff in the comments of what you think I should do, but generally, until that happens, I'm just going to, you know, go about, join some guilds, do some fun stuff like that. And typically my play sessions are longer than this, so I think I'm going to actually end this episode as soon as I get some armor. So, chitin. That's cool, man. Some chitin armor. Chitin cuirass. That's about all I can afford. Right gauntlet, left gauntlet. Okay, what else can I get? Pauldrons. And that puts me at my limit. Okay, I'll take that. I probably should have bartered down a bit, but yeah, this will really help me out. You really need some armor in the beginning of the game. Honestly, just stay within city limits for, like, if you're gonna play Morrowind at the very beginning of the game, you should probably stay within city limits and don't do anything adventurous, except for maybe traveling the road to Balmora. So I think we'll leave that to the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and this is a very awkward journey. It'll get better over time, trust me. And until next episode, farewell mere mortals. I'll see you in the destroyed future, and have a good one.